Tell us about, I know you have a fantastic seminar coming up in Chicago, in the city here where I'm recording this from, organized by Positive Focus. Can you tell us what people can expect from this seminar here, happening here, or any other seminar, as a matter of fact?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Did I keep and maintain your attention for this last 40 minutes, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have a better understanding about how law of attraction works? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Do you understand that law of attraction is about two vibes, positive and negative?
Oh, yes.
Did you learn the words that you're using that are causing you to attract negative things?
Yes.
Did you learn how to reset your vibrations by changing the words, by saying, so what do I want? Yes. Did you learn how to set affirmations? You know what I'm all about? The how-tos. I could have a 3-hour seminar and talk about all the manifestation stories that I hear about. No, we don't want that. You know what we want? We want to know how to apply this. So everyone's going to get an 8 to 10 page workbook. I will get everybody's attention in the first 15 seconds, and I'll hold it for 2.5 hours. And people will leave there understanding what is law of attraction and how does it work and why am I attracting negative things? How can I attract positive things? How can I apply it to relationships? How can I apply it to my business? How can I apply it to my personal life? You'll leave with the how-to. You read my book, it's all about the how-to. I know a lot of people watched and read The Secret, which I was asked to be in twice, by the way. A lot of people read The Secret, and didn't we want the manual at the back to tell us how to do that? And that's where my book came in. When The Secret became really popular, people started buying my book for the how-to. And every time The Secret got released in another country, mine did too. So my book's in 28 languages. There's a copy selling every 3 minutes. Say yes if you love
that. You love it. You love it. So great. So you came out with another book, The Law of Connection. Tell us about that and how it's different. What are you... That's a beautiful cover. Yeah. Is it coming out? Has it come out yet?
Yes, it's been out for a few months, so it's available. The publisher approached me because they talked about how they liked my writing style.
And I think
they're Wellness Publishing out of New York.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, after they bought the rights to Law of Attraction, it was selling really, really well. They kept it in hardcover. I mean, I've been in the top 10 in Malaysia for the country for 2 years.
Extraordinary.
So I go to Malaysia for 4 weeks at a time. I do 28 seminars in 30 days. I'm like Britney Spears there. It's just so much.
Oh, sorry. I just had this visual of you with long blonde hair all of a sudden. That's just like...
I was meaning around my popularity, not really Britney Spears.
Oh, I know, but sorry. I couldn't help the association. That was too good.
So Malaysia's a really big deal. So the publisher said, we really like your writing style and your book's doing really well. Do you have anything else? But this law of connection, I've been teaching this seminar for a really long time, but mostly privately. And it's all about NLP, and mostly it's about how and why we connect with people and why we don't. You know how sometimes we meet somebody and we connect right away?
Yeah.
And then sometimes we meet somebody and within a second it's like, ooh, I did not like them.
But do we have to understand something about that, or it just happens naturally?
Yeah. There is a way, but there's a way to correct it. There's a way to be in more balance. I'm going to give you the big premise of the book. There's 4 ways that people like to receive information. Because there's 4 ways, one of those ways is our favorite way, and one of them isn't. So if you and I are in a relationship, and your favorite way is my worst way, we're going to butt heads.
Well.
But if I'm more flexible in my style, and I know how to match yours better, I know what words to use to get good results from you, I know what words not to use with you, or I know how much time I need to give you, then it can make for a really harmonious relationship. The reason why this work is important because there's 4 styles. So here's another math question. I'm going to answer it. What is the probability that your husband or wife or business partner is the same style as yours? It's only 25%. In other words, there's a 75% chance that your mate is not processing the way you are. After a while, couples learn about how to communicate with their partner, after years of trial and error and therapy. I promise I have saved many, many marriages and relationships and business relationships where people just know if I want to give instruction to you or ask you to do something or get agreement or explain something, I can get such great results if I know the way to deliver it to you. four ways are auditorily, visually, kinesthetically, okay? And the last one, which is brand new to a lot of purple, is digitally. And that means through your thoughts and words. You know, I'll just give you a quick little, you know, as a seminar facilitator, I can have 300, 5,000 people in a room, right? And I'm very visual, so I use lots of visual words. And I would say things like, okay, did everybody see what I mean? Are you getting the picture? Can you put a frame around it? And some people are going, what is he talking about? I remember one time on a teleclass, I asked the class, I said, is everybody getting the picture? And a woman on the line said, did you email one? So you can see how she was probably visual last. So if I'm trying to teach her and I'm calling everything visual words, I will break rapport with her. So here's a little test. 3 questions. First question, how long does it take to build rapport?
Seconds.
It could take seconds. It might take a couple meetings, but it's kind of easy to build it. How long does it take to break it?
Seconds.
Seconds. And how long does it take to repair it?
Days, years.
Sometimes never. So if I have clients and relationships and friends and everything from my favorite coffee shop to my banker to my girlfriends and boyfriends and parents and everybody, if I want to have a harmonious life, then I want to attract harmonious relationships. So I do change my language depending on who I'm talking to. My kinesthetic friends, I would talk more about, you know, how things are feeling for them, and my digital friends, I'd say, so what do you think about that? Boy, they'll answer me like that. Go ask a thinker how they feel about something. It's like, what? So when you understand how your friends process information, you can relate to them better. When you relate to them better, you have a more harmonious life. When you have a more harmonious life, you have less negativity. When you have less negativity, you experience more joy. Say yes if you love that.
Well, there is the thing, though, that there's toxic people, you know, or people with negative, just like people that we should say no to, that shouldn't be in our life to start with.
Yes. And, you know, people are always negative because they talk about what they don't want. And you and I have a responsibility. And our responsibility is to protect our vibration. So when somebody in my life, and it's rare, comes to me and talks about what they don't like, I press the reset button and say, so what would you like? I don't let people complain to me. Come here. People will treat you the way you allow them to. So if you allow people to dump on you, like 1-800-negative, hello, no, do that. It's your vibration and it's your job to protect it. So when somebody in your life is negative, they're always talking about what they don't want. And when they talk about what they don't want, you have the right to protect your vibration and say, so what do you want? Without them knowing it, you're helping them reset their vibration. 2 things will happen, by the way. One thing is they'll stop calling you. They'll find somebody else. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Yes. The other thing is, come here. You would have trained these people how to treat you. You train people how to treat you.
Yeah.
My friends, if you want to talk to somebody negative, you've got the wrong number. They know not to do it. They know. I trained them. That's how selfish I am about my vibration. Oh, you know what selfish is? Come here.
What is selfish?
Selfish equals self-care. I'm selfish about what I eat. I'm selfish about what I smell. I'm selfish about what I watch. I'm selfish. And when I'm selfish, I care about myself to protect my vibration up. And that includes saying yes to an interview like this. We were in vibrational harmony. I could feel it. Or that's like agreeing to meet somebody for lunch or going out with my friends. When they don't match me, they don't call me. I hear from them for 2 weeks. I know their vibration was lower than mine, and because most people lower their dial to match their friends. My friends know I won't. My friends know I'll make them raise their vibration, and sometimes they don't want that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
But we don't have to mix excitement with vibration.
Well, generally there's a correlation there. Excitement is a feeling, right? And excitement, ideally, would create a positive vibration, which is, feeling vibration.
Okay.